Please give a huge warm welcome to stage to Mr. Cormac O'Donnell!
Hello. How you doing? My name's Cormac O'Donnell and I'm from Cookstown. Thank you. Some of you are probably thinking, geez, that sounds like a really Irish and Catholic name. Aye, well, it is. Over in Cookstown, it might as well be called Finian McBastard. But I did what any good Catholic boy would do. I married a Protestant from Rathcoole on the 12th of July in a Presbyterian church. But don't get me wrong, I'm not soft. You know, if the troubles ever start up again, I'd blow her fucking head off. But you know, the best thing about being married to a Protestant is that I get to enjoy family holidays in both Bundoran and Portrush. Now, Bundoran's not too bad a place, but in Portrush they don't like anybody else up there but their own. So whenever I go to Portrush, I go in disguise as a Protestant. I put on like a Honda or Suzuki motorbike jacket. I put 3 white tips in my hair. I shave my Finian monobrow in the middle. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I go and write my own fucking name down my arm. What the fuck's that about? Are Protestant people that stupid they can't remember their own fucking name? I work in Cookstown Scissors and Sausages. My first day I walked into this room and I seen this fella and I said, hello there, my name's Cormac. And he said, hello Cormac, my name's William. But Catholic people are worse. They can't remember the names of their own fucking wains. They have to go get a tattoo down their arm. I seen my mate Seamus walking through the park. I said, Seamus, is this your newborn baby girl? He says, it is. I said, what's her name? He says, it's Tegderb. I thought, fuck me, Seamus, that's a weird name for a child. He said, oh, hold on, it's upside down. Her name's Bridget. Kind of like a wee strip club here, isn't it? Hands up who's never been to a strip club. See all the women look at the fellas there. You better put your fucking hands in the air, boy. No, I think strip clubs are a waste of time. And a few years ago, me and my mates all went to these places. One of these places over in Liverpool went to a stag party, and they were all throwing money at these tramps. And I was just sitting on my own, drinking my £8 pint of beer. But one after one, these fucking mutants were coming up to me. Do you want to go for a dance? I was like, no, get away from me. And then this one girl come up to me, and she was from Belfast. Her name was Texas. I think I was her stripper name, tell you the truth. But she said, look, all the girls are having bets to see who can get you up for a dance. And I thought, well, fuck it, she's from here, go for a dance. So I paid the £10, and I don't know if you know the protocol. They put you in a wee room, and you have to sit in your hands like this. And then they put a big fucking bouncer right beside you, and how you doing, mate? So she started dancing, probably a lot sexier than what I'm doing here now. She turned around, she took the bra off, she took out her boobs, and she had a nipple like that. And then she had a nipple like one of them weird fucking inverted nipple things. Like somebody threw a dart at it. So I'm sitting there watching this thing go around, thinking, get that fucking thing out of my face. And she leans over to me and she said, are you hard? I said, yes. Unlike your left nipple. So after it finished, she came over to me and she says, there's something you're never going to forget. And I said, you're fucking right there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of how I met my wife. Aye, so it's great being married, isn't it? No, shit. No, because no one tells you to get married. You know, your single friends will say, don't get married. And your married friends will say, oh, don't get married. In fact, the only people that tell you to get married is your parents. And that's only because they want you to be as fucking miserable as they are. But I'm married twice. The woman I'm with now, she's all right. But my first wife, she was English. And you know, some people would say about the English, they'd say, them English, they're cock-sucking pigs. Right? But that's a really accurate description of my ex-wife. Because she loves sucking cock. Just not mine. but call me old-fashioned or whatever, but I didn't agree with that sort of thing. So we split up, and we don't talk much now. She doesn't talk at all. Her mouth's full of dicks. But you know, I'm not bitter about it. I sometimes think about the tramp from time to time, and I say to myself, wonder what she's doing now. Probably sucking on a bag of dicks, I'd imagine. But anybody that is married, they'll experience this, and anybody that isn't, they will experience it when they get married. On your wedding day, you'll go through the same conversations over and over, and over 100 people, and everybody will be saying, how's your day going? You having a great day? How's things? Are you having a great day? This conversation over and over. There's always one drunk man on your wedding day who will throw wedding cliches at you. And on my wedding day, I was talking to him in the toilets. I was standing beside him, going to the toilet, and he stands beside me, he goes, hey boy, it's all downhill from now. I said, what the fuck? And he said, hey boy, see that ring in your finger? That might as well be a ball and chain. I was like, fucking get away from me. He started following me around with his dick out. He's going, see that wee soldier there? See 4 eyes married? He is riding every night of the week. See now, he's lucky if he gets out for a piss. Or maybe a blowjob on his birthday. I was like, fuck's sake, Daddy. But, you know, I've been married a few years. I've had a couple of kids. Kids are great, aren't they? No, they're fucking dickheads. Give me a shout if you've got 2 kids. Give me a shout if you've got 3 kids. Because anybody with 2 kids, but sees anybody with 3 kids, they know the third one was a mistake. Because they do some weird shit. I've got 2 kids of my own. A wee boy, Jake, he's 5. And a wee girl, Rhea, she's 3. And the other day I heard this noise outside the house. And I run downstairs and run around the side of the house. And Jake had the blue bin turned on his side. And he was sitting on top of the blue bin with a mop bucket on his head. I said, Jake, son, what are you doing? He says, Daddy, I'm flying my spaceship up to the moon. And I looked at my son sitting on the blue bin with a mop bucket over his head. And I thought to myself, what a fucking tool. And the 3-year-old Rhea, she doesn't even have to say anything. The other day, me and the wife were sitting watching TV. She walked into the front room and she farted. And she walked straight back out again, laughing her fucking head off. I looked at the wife and I says, you see that there? That is my best friend in the entire world. But they're great around Christmas. They're great around Christmas. I love Christmas, you know, with the kids and stuff. And you're downstairs and you're waiting till they go to bed. And you get, you know, Santa Claus is coming, you put them to bed. And you and the wife's drinking wine. And then you sneak upstairs and you get the toys. And you come downstairs and you fill up the sofas. And then you have to lie on the floor for the next 3 hours because there's nowhere to sit. And your wife's taking pictures of the photograph of the 2 sofas and put it on Facebook. And people are liking it and everybody's talking straight. And then you go up to bed about 4 o'clock in the morning. And you're not in bed 5 minutes. And then we fuckers are knocking at the door. So you have to get up. You can put on your nightgown or whatever. And the wife's nightgown and you head downstairs. And the kids get out. And the Rhea, she was fucking over the moon. She was like, look what I got. And then, look at this. It's fucking great. And she'll show me all things. And Jake come walking over to me with a plate and said, look, Daddy, Santa Claus took a bite out of the cookie. And Rudolph took a bite out of the card. I said, never mind the fucking card, son. What about the £300 bag Santa Claus bought you? You had to go off fucking drink for a month. But say, no, Christmas is a great time of year. I love Christmas. I remember when I was younger, you know, a few years ago when I was younger. Do you remember your mum used to go and do the big shop? She'd get the big shop and everything was for Christmas. Don't you touch that. That's for Christmas. Fuck, don't you fucking touch it. That's for Christmas. And do you remember the big bottles of Slur? They'd be sitting in the fridge for 3 days. And the condensation, and me and the brother was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And the condensation come over. And then Christmas Day would come. And my mum and dad would be sitting at the dinner table with a glass of wine. And me and the brother would have a wine glass, but it'd be filled with Slur. And I'd be like, oh, look at me. I'm drunk, but I'm not drunk. I'm only joking because it's Slur, I'm only joking. And then the brother would join in, whoa, we're drunk, whoa, we're not, we're only joking, no, it's Slur, or is it? It could be wine, oh. And then I turned around to my ma and I goes, Ma, look at me. I'm drunk. Ooh. But I'm not drunk really because it's really slur. My ma looked at me and she said, son, wise up. You're nearly 30 years of age, for God's sake. Belfast, thank you very much. My name's Cormac O'Donnell. Thank you. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cormac O'Donnell!